All right, kids, pack your bags. We're headed to the belly of the beast, Rome. A city that's seen it all, emperors, gladiators, poets, and tourists with selfie sticks. But beneath those layers of history, something raw and vital still pulses. In today's episode, we visit Rome, Italy. We're not talking about some sterile picture postcard tour. We're diving into the real deal. The back alleys, the bustling markets, the kitchens where grandmothers still hand-roll pasta like it's a religion. Join us as we explore the local food, meet the people, and discover the attractions that make this city a must-visit destination. Get ready to eat your weight in pasta, because in Rome, every meal is a celebration of life itself. My name is Nigel Pierce, and I'm on a quest to taste, explore, and uncover the hidden gems of our world. From bustling street markets and medieval historical sites, to five-star meals and rickshaw rides between noodle courses in Vietnam, I'm immersing myself in cultures, traditions, and the stories behind every dish and destination. Join me as I wander through vibrant cities and serene landscapes of our world, savoring the flavors, locations, and history that connect us all. Together we'll embark on an unforgettable journey, one destination at a time. And trust me, you're going to want to live a little. Forget everything you think you know about Italian food. Here in the heart of Rome, it's a whole different beast. We're talking about the Holy Trinity, Carbonara, Cacio e Pepe, and Roman-style pizza. Let's start with Carbonara. This ain't no creamy, gloppy mess. We're talking about perfectly al dente spaghetti, coated in a silky sauce of eggs, pecorino cheese, and guanciale cured pork cheek for you rookies. It's rich, it's decadent, and it'll make you want to lick the plate clean. Then there's Cacio e Pepe. Simple, elegant, and deceptively complex. Just pecorino romano cheese, black pepper, and pasta water, emulsified into a sauce so smooth it'll make you weep. And let's not forget the pizza. Roman-style pizza is all about that crispy, thin crust, cooked to perfection in a wood-fired oven. No pineapple here, folks, just fresh seasonal toppings that let the flavors sing. We're going to meet the nonnas who've been making these dishes for generations, their hands moving with the practiced grace of master chefs. They'll tell you about the history, the tradition, the soul that goes into every bite. This is food that's meant to be savored, to be shared, to be experienced with all your senses. So loosen your belts, grab a fork, and get ready to taste the real Rome. Behind every great dish is a great cook. And in Rome, those cooks are practically rock stars. We're talking about the chefs, the market vendors, the families who have been feeding this city for generations. We'll start our journey at Campo dei Fiori, a riot of colors and smells. It's a feast for the senses, with vendors hawking everything from fresh produce to cured meats to mountains of cheese. We'll chat with the old-timers, the ones who know the secrets to picking the perfect tomato, the ripest melon, the most fragrant basil. Next, we'll head to a family-run trattoria tucked away in a quiet alley, the kind of place where the owner greets you with a hug and a glass of homemade wine. We'll sit down with the family, break bread together, and hear their stories. Stories of love, loss, and resilience, all woven into the fabric of this ancient city. We'll meet a young chef who's putting a modern twist on traditional Roman cuisine, pushing the boundaries of flavor and presentation. And we'll end our day with a visit to a legendary pizzaiola whose pies are the stuff of legend. These are the people who make Rome so special, the ones who keep the traditions alive, who pour their heart and soul into every dish. They're the guardians of flavor, the keepers of the flame. You can't walk the streets of Rome without feeling the weight of history bearing down on you. It's a city built on the bones of empires, a living museum where every corner whispers tales of glory and ruin. We'll start our journey through time at the Colosseum, that iconic amphitheater where gladiators once fought to the death. Imagine the roar of the crowd, the clash of steel, the scent of blood and dust. It's a sobering reminder of the brutality of the past, but also a testament to the enduring power of human ingenuity. Next, we'll venture into the Vatican City, the smallest country in the world and the spiritual heart of the Catholic Church. We'll marvel at the grandeur of St. Peter's Basilica, a masterpiece of Renaissance architecture. We'll wander through the Vatican museums, home to some of the world's most famous works of art, including Michelangelo's breathtaking Sistine Chapel ceiling No trip to Rome would be complete without a visit to the Pantheon, a temple to all gods, its massive dome a marvel of ancient engineering. Stand beneath its oculus, the eye to the heavens, and let the rain fall upon you. It's a humbling experience, a reminder of the insignificance of our own brief existence in the grand scheme of things. As the sun sets over the Tiber River, casting long shadows over the ancient ruins, we'll reflect on the rise and fall of empires, the ebb and flow of time, and the enduring spirit of this eternal city. Forget the tourist traps and crowded attractions. The real magic of Rome lies in its everyday rhythms, in the chaotic symphony of life that unfolds on its streets. We're talking about the art of la dolce vita, the sweet life. It's about slowing down, savoring the moment, and embracing the simple pleasures. It's about sipping espresso at a sidewalk cafe, watching the world go by. It's about strolling through cobblestone streets, discovering hidden piazzas and charming boutiques. It's about the vibrant street life, the impromptu conversations, the shared laughter over plates of pasta. It's about the festivals and traditions that bring the city to life, from the boisterous celebrations of Carnevale to the solemn processions of Holy Week. We'll join the locals for a passeggiata, the evening stroll that's a cherished ritual in Rome. We'll watch children chase pigeons in the piazzas, old men play cards in the shade, and lovers steal kisses beneath balconies draped in bougainvillea. We'll explore the Trastevere neighborhood, a labyrinthine warren of narrow streets and bohemian charm. We'll sip Aperol spritzes at sunset, the sky ablaze with color, and we'll listen to the music that spills out from open doorways, a soundtrack to the city's vibrant soul. This is the real Rome, the Rome that tourists rarely see. It's a city that gets under your skin, that stays with you long after you've left. It's a city that teaches you to slow down, to appreciate the little things, and to live life to the fullest. Look, I've slept in some pretty rough places in my time, but let me tell you, Rome knows how to do luxury right. Of course, if you're on a backpacker's budget, there are plenty of hostels and guest houses that'll give you a roof over your head for a night. But if you want to experience the city like a goddamn emperor, then listen up. We're talking about palatial hotels with rooftop bars overlooking the Colosseum, where you can sip Negronis as the sun sets over the ancient city. Places with marble bathrooms, plush robes, and turn-down service that includes a goddamn serenade. But Rome's charm isn't limited to five-star establishments. Tucked away in quiet corners of the city, you'll find charming bed and breakfasts run by families who treat you like long-lost relatives. Places with cozy rooms, homemade breakfasts, and a warmth that no amount of money can buy. We'll check out a few options, from the opulent to the intimate, so you can find the perfect place to rest your weary head after a long day of exploring, because, let's be honest, after all that pasta and gelato, you're gonna need a comfortable bed to sleep it off. Listen, I'm not gonna lie. You could throw a rock in Rome and hit a decent restaurant, but there are some places that are more than just decent. They're institutions, legends, temples of gastronomy that'll make you question your entire existence. First up, we're heading to Restaurant Name 1. This place is a carnivore's wet dream, serving up some of the most succulent, perfectly cooked meat you'll ever sink your teeth into. We're talking about Florentine steak grilled to perfection over an open flame, and lamb chops so tender they practically melt in your mouth. Next, we're going old school at Restaurant Name 2. This family-run trattoria has been serving up traditional Roman cuisine for generations, and their recipes haven't changed a bit. Get the Cacio e Pepe. Trust me on this one. And for our final act, we're going for a little adventure. Tucked away in a nondescript alley, you'll find Restaurant Name 3, a hidden gem that only the locals know about. This place is all about fresh seasonal ingredients, and their menu changes daily depending on what's good at the market. These are just a few of the culinary treasures that await you in Rome. So come hungry, my friends, because this is a city that takes its food seriously. Okay, you've done the Colosseum, you've tossed a coin in the Trevi Fountain, you've even managed to navigate the Vatican without losing your mind. But if you want to escape the tourist hordes and experience the real Rome, listen up. First up, we're heading underground to the catacombs of Rome. These eerie subterranean tunnels are the final resting place of millions of Romans, and a fascinating glimpse into the city's macabre past. Next, we're getting our art fix at the Galleria Borghese. This stunning museum houses a world-class collection of Renaissance and Baroque art, including masterpieces by Caravaggio, Bernini and Raphael. For a breath of fresh air, we're escaping the city limits and heading to the Appian Way. This ancient Roman road is lined with tombs, catacombs and crumbling ruins, a haunting reminder of the city's glorious past. And finally, no trip to Rome would be complete without a visit to the Trastevere neighborhood. This bohemian enclave is a labyrinthine warren of narrow streets, charming squares and lively bars and restaurants. These are just a few of the hidden gems that await you in Rome, so get off the beaten path, explore and discover the secrets of this ancient city. So there you have it, kids, a taste of the real Rome, a city that's both ancient and modern, chaotic and charming, gritty and glamorous, a city that will steal your heart and leave you wanting more. Thanks for joining us on this journey through Rome. We hope you enjoyed the food, culture and sights as much as we did. We've wandered through ancient ruins, feasted on culinary masterpieces and rubbed shoulders with the locals. We've seen the city at its best and its worst, and we've come to understand why it's called the Eternal City. Until next time, keep exploring.